Yes, Marvel Rivals is great and worth playing. This is exactly what a live service game should look like, not that barnacle brain joke of a game that was Concord a couple months ago. It turns out that giving gamers the larger-than-life characters they crave is a surefire way to get them excited to play. Who would have guessed that one? Combined with some interesting lore, Rivals is a recipe for long-term success. It's not easy to catch a massive audience as a live service game in 2024, but Rivals has done just that. The free-to-play hero shooter released just earlier this week and has already amassed over 10 million players within its first 3 days. And that's for a good reason. The game is a whole lot of fun, which is surprising considering that initial reactions of the game predicted that it would be a major flop. Developed by the Chinese dev studio NetEase Games in collaboration with Marvel, the game offers something new and spectacular in a stale era of hero shooters. Who would have thought that Disney could pull through to deliver such an outstanding Marvel product? They've been funneling their way through the last couple Marvel IPs like a grandma with dementia. And we obviously have to talk about the massive elephant in the room that is Overwatch. Rivals makes no real effort to hide its Overwatch inspiration, and you can definitely see where that takes place in the gameplay and graphics. Entire movesets are copied and reused. But honestly, it works, because when you're blasting enemies as Thor, who cares where the moves came from? The game also had its fair share of controversies during its alpha and beta phases where it received concerns over the contracts it had with streamers, and it was largely due to the fact that these contracts had a stipulation which prevented negative criticism from playtesters and content creators, causing many to believe that the game wouldn't perform well, but on release it surpassed all expectations, and I think it has removed any doubt that this game will be a long-standing success. The story of the game kicks off with a tense confrontation between Doctor Doom and his heroic 2099 counterpart. While messing around with the space-time continuum, the two Dooms created a catastrophic event that caused multiple timelines to suddenly fuse together. Dubbed a time stream entanglement, the fuse of multiple timelines led to the creation of new worlds and universes, and from these worlds emerge our iconic heroes and villains, traveling across the multiverse to battle each other in a race to stop the two Doctor Dooms from destroying all of reality. This is where our game takes place, an entangled and morphed timeline that sees our heroes and villains team up to fight. The core gameplay and mechanics are extremely similar to Overwatch, but simply reworked and fitted onto the popular Marvel characters that we know and love. Multiplayer has 3 game modes, which are Convergence, which sees you fighting to control a changing point, Domination, which has you battle for control of a singular point, and Convoy, where you attack or defend a moving objective. Players have the opportunity to play as 33 of the iconic Marvel characters, with additional characters planned for future releases. Characters from across the Marvelverse such as Venom, Thor, and Magneto are a whole lot of fun to play. With class-based characters, you can form different team compositions and potentially get a team boost for selecting characters from the same movies and comics. It also really feels like a team-based game, as different support and tank characters can make or break matches. And let's talk about the character designs for a moment. They are fantastic. It feels like NetEase really put some serious effort into recreating our favorite characters. And of course, it would be through these characters that the game's monetization model operates. They offer a store for battle passes and skins that you can purchase if you want to show off how much money you have, or if you see a really cool outfit you want. But I can't forget to mention the art style and graphics as well as character design are all reminiscent of you-know-who. However, you forget all that as soon as you hop into a match. Each character is unique and offers something special to the game. My favorite character to play so far has been Thor. Charging his hammer to barge or throw at an enemy is satisfying and helps to build up his passive abilities. His ultimate ability has him fly into the sky before slamming his hammer into the ground, causing a massive shockwave. And it's just awesome to see that Thor is getting some respect in a Marvel project. He looks phenomenal. The movies never did his character the justice he needed and eventually turned him into nothing more than a running joke. It's a good thing that Disney handed this project to someone competent for a change, and it shows. In an era of Marvel fatigue, you would think that gamers wouldn't have much interest in another Disney project, but NetEase managed to deliver. Even with the scummy contract that stipulated a non-disparagement clause, the full game managed to surpass my expectations. It's honestly shocking that Disney didn't completely botch this. Considering their track record lately, I have expected Rivals to ship with loot boxes disguised as raffle tickets for a Disney cruise, but it didn't. It's truly a fun experience that I think you should try it with your friends. Rivals isn't just another hero shooter, it's a breath of fresh air in a genre that has struggled to innovate. With its engaging gameplay, stunning character designs, and a story that leverages the vast Marvel universe, it's clear that NetEase and Disney have managed to deliver something special. Sure, there are hiccups from recycled elements to a shaky pre-launch reputation, but the final product shines through. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comments down below. I'll be reading and checking them out. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a good one.